Madison police arrested a woman and issued tickets to people for trespassing during a party at a downtown apartment over the weekend. A witness told police there was an unapproved party at an apartment rooftop on North Henry Street. When they got there, they found a woman with several warrants and led officers from another agency on 2 separate chases. Police took the woman into custody and handed out several tickets to people at the party for trespassing.